Okay, so bit of news. I had an unexpected journey today, which obviously Spirit must have known about. It's on the community page. I posted it. Travelled to a place close to my hometown called Beverley, and Beverley was mentioned in today's read. I didn't know I was going. It was totally unplanned. And we visited a church, and in that church was angels, and in the middle of those angels was Archangel Michael. So they knew I was going before I did. It's brought me home late, and I'm up at 4 in the morning because we're travelling to Scotland and back to pick up my great niece. So there'll be no weekend reads. There will also, because I won't have time to do one in the morning, I'm going to do one now. Hopefully you'll forgive me for it because I've got so much travelling to do and I'm absolutely shattered. So I'm going to do a read for the, what are we on? 17th and 18th, a collective read. I will make it up to you somehow, you know, I always do. So Sunday's going to be a busy day as well. So we're just going to get this one out of the way because I don't want you to not have anything for the weekend. And if I can possibly do one Sunday night, I will. But all day Sunday, I'm busy. So coming up to Christmas, obviously. And I've got to figure out some time in between Christmas and New Year to do the yearlies. So it's all going to be a bit rushed. I have got normal things to do, like normal people, like a little bit of Christmas shopping because I'm only buying my own this year. It's just, you know how it is. We're all in it together. So I'm hoping you will forgive me, but I will make it up to you. So, Spirit having a laugh because they've given me On the Road Again by Willie Nelson. So, and I know it very well. I often sing it because it's just like my theme tune. If soon as I get chance, I'm off. I haven't been to the Bay lately because of the lockdowns and everything. So I need the wind in my hair. It's going to be Winter Wonderland. I will try and film you some a little video if it's nice and pretty like it usually is, for you to have on the community page, and I will download that when I can. So if I get chance and if I see anything you need to know about, I will let you know. So we're not going all the way to Orkney this time. We're just travelling up to Edinburgh, I think it is, to pick him up this time. So, but we've got to do it in a day. So Sunday is out of the question, and because I'll be sleeping, hopefully. And then I've got some personal things to do later on. So here we go then. Spirit, if you can help me out, it'd be very nice if the 17 and 18 was in the same pile, but it doesn't have to be. I'll figure it out. So there we go then. What do we need to know, Spirit, please, for the 17th and 18th of December? For obvious reasons, I ain't got the calendar there because it's just, I can't have both dates. So I've already got the 18th out, no sign of the 17th yet. Oh, very close together. Well done. Almost had it then, Spirit. You almost had them together. So, pretty sure that's me 18. Yes, it is. So, here we go then. we've got 17. Negative thinking, your suspicions are justified. Somebody wearing a false mask. Again, it's depression, it's medical matters, it's siblings, hands, arms, shoulder issues. You are manifesting negatively at the very least. Someone's wearing a false mask, criminal activity, maybe, but your wishes and dreams can come true as long as you face this chaos head on. So don't back away from it, especially if it's health issues. You keep ignoring that little niggle and there's going to be problems. So you need to face it head on. Again, the Aquarius lady, do you remember we had was it yesterday or today? It could be a doctor, it could be a widow, it could be a divorcee. This is Aquarius of any gender. Early Aquarius is Capricorn, late Aquarius is Pisces. Somebody who's very clear thinking, is willing to sever ties if she needs to. She, professional, possibly professional advice. Children could be involved, siblings of your children, or just your children. Fond memories of the past, reminiscing about the past, a reconnection from the past, and time to take action. You've got one day. Because there's lies, deceit, and theft, and somebody's very confused. So, something here is not right. There's no reciprocity. There are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. And we have to, anything we're going to start, a new business or anything new, is well-founded. The foundations are strong enough. So don't worry about that. 3 years, it could be study. We had this before. Institutions, universities, whatever it is. The strange thing here is the only major arcana that we've got is the deceit and lies. The negative thinking, the manifesting negatively, the depression, the medical matters. But here, fresh starts, new beginnings will pay off within 3 years. A new team. So looking at things differently, getting some new advice, perhaps. So what we've got now with the 18, which is the day after, which is Sunday, toxic situation. That's why somebody is depressed, because they're shackled to something or someone that is using them, that is manipulating them, that is seducing them financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. Capricorn energy, negative, 15. So it's not good, is it? It's worrying too much about what other people think. Wearing that false mask, trying to be something you're not, at the very least, if not criminal activity. Love has left the building here. There is no communication from loved ones. There is someone missing, a water sign. Maybe you're missing me. I'll be missing you too. But I've gone for a little while. There's the Cancer. She's leaving the building. She's off again. That horse, that's me. So there's something wrong within the home and family life. It's not good. The celebration is delayed. Something's called off. There could be problems within the home. I hope not while I'm away. Don't need that. So it could be anything. Repairs need doing. Cancellations of things. Something that has unfinished, was left unfinished, and now you've got to return to it and sort it out. Again, the year of the horse is mentioned. Hasty actions, one night stands, acting without thinking, unfinished business, something to do with children, childhood, whatever. You are banging your head against a brick wall and getting nowhere because you're confused. It's time to take action to release this heavy burden. There is a large sum of money involved. Possibly somebody born in the year of the dog could be involved somewhere. Again, it's 10 years is mentioned. There's lots of endings here. We've got 2 10s. An end to a happy home and family situation because of this confusion, because of this inner turmoil. Which way to turn? You don't know which way to turn. Somebody is choosing between people, houses, situations trying to spread themselves too thin. I'm trying to spread myself too thin. But there's certain things we've got to do around Christmas time. Is the money going to be there? It's all a bit of a mishmash. Stop worrying about what other people think. Start caring more about your own health, your own well-being, and those closest to you, because that's what matters. So, it's not selfish to self-preserve. So you've got to put yourself first. And if you have to cancel something or concentrate on a repair that needs doing in the home, then that's what you'll have to do. But it does look like something here is coming to an end, because somebody's not prepared to keep wasting the time and putting the effort in on something that's not worth it. So they're going to go for something new, a new team, a new business, and you've got the green light to go ahead to do what it is you want to do. Because there it is again, our Capricorn chap. He's turned into somewhat of an awkward person. He was our friend, wasn't he? Or we thought he was, but maybe it was him wearing the false mask. It's that dragon energy, sitting on a pile of gold, being greedy. Or not being greedy. Maybe you just haven't got it anymore. You once did, and you once was generous and gave and gave and gave, and now everybody's expecting, and you haven't got it to give anymore. So you're going to have to take action and put your boundaries in place. Because we have got there the Pisces energy, the martyr, the victim, defeat, feeling defeated, lack of success in this situation for at least a week. And there it is again. We are Pisces energy, Neptune in Pisces. That's what's been causing all this bloody trouble for the past God knows how long. It comes out in March, I believe. So we've got the 12, we've got the Hanged Man, we've got suicides. What did I say about watching out for people who pretend to be okay and they're not? You might be pushing someone you love too hard by expecting too much for Christmas. Maybe it's always been money no object at Christmas. That's got to change. Somebody's got to put the boundaries in place and learn to say no. I just can't do it. I can hear them saying it. I just can't do it. But they can't bring themselves to admit it to anybody. So they're suffering, trying to get the money together to do what they've always done, and that's impossible. And it's causing problems with the kids maybe, but you spoilt them too much. So now you're going to have to put your foot down and say no. Issues with kids, or your inner child is having a tantrum because Christmas is supposed to be about buying stuff. It isn't. Christmas is about happiness, love, health, and family. Yeah, so we've got a couple here now. Neither of them have got the money that they usually have. Neither of them are doing very well financially or emotionally. They don't feel stable. Not everything's going to pot. What a Christmas this is going to be. Bloody hell. Too many. So now we've got Taurus lady. Oh, blimey O'Reilly. And now we've got the Violet Elizabeth card from Just William. So those names could be important. She's having a right strop because things aren't going her way and she demands what she demands. So mum and dad and possibly a fire sign child, or an elderly couple that usually give so much. It's just somebody's going to scream and scream and scream until they're sick if they don't get that doll, that PlayStation, whatever it is. Well, tough titty. That's what you're going to have to put your foot down with. You can't always have what you want. I want never gets. I can hear my mum saying it now. So, Leo, massively important. Watch yourselves, Leo. If you've got Leo in your chart, please don't be too demanding because there's somebody here on the edge. They are ready to give it all up, and some of them will be pushed to that point where they want to take their own lives, and you don't want that on your hands. So learn to put your boundaries in place. See things from somebody else's point of view, please. So we've got Leo Cusper, possibly, or a Leo of any gender. So it could be early Leo is Cancer, late Leo is Virgo. We've got a Taurus, cusper. Early Taurus is Aries, late Taurus is Gemini. And we've got a Capricorn, which we've been through. And then we've got the illness again, wearing the false mask, trying to pretend to be happy, looking like you're positive but you're not, or criminal activity. Your suspicions are justified. Somebody's up to no good. There's a lot of confusion, especially around medical matters. The 1 or 28 is negative. And again, 12, 1 and 28, the only numbers. A lot of confusion. So expect to be confused this weekend. And there is a lot of gossip. So watch yourselves, because somebody's stirring the pot out there and somebody's very demanding. I am going to do another round. Because it's 2 days, isn't it? So what we know at the minute is somebody is in limbo. Somebody is playing the martyr or the victim. Somebody's being used by others for material gain. And it's not working out. So the green light for go. It's time to go. Stop banging your head against a brick wall. Stop wasting your energy on ungrateful people. It's not worth it, is it? So, and it could be the kids, or it could be your inner child. And there we have it again. The kids are a problem, or your inner child. Something or someone from the past, even from your childhood. I sometimes get that with child abuse. And we've got marriages, friendships ending, Taurus energy, teachers, study, failing, lack of faith in this. It's just not, it's not a good situation. The 5 and 23, massively important. Simon and Peter, which have been mentioned again lately a lot. The keys. Are you going to chain yourself to the material or the spiritual? Because there is a yes answer to any question you've had in your head. Someone could be gloating about this, maybe. The year of the dog again is mentioned. 9 months, babies, fresh starts, new beginnings, and again the confusion, in turmoil. They're repeating these cards, so there's very few cards here. The 18th, or the new moon on the 23rd, there is inner turmoil. There is somebody here in absolute turmoil, and I'm more worried about the ones that are feeling suicidal. Stop pushing people past their limits. Yeah. There is brick walls again. Mountains made out of molehills. Arguments escalated. So be very careful about this. It would be when I go away, wouldn't it? Oh, and there me. Somebody's put in a very dark place because of this. This doesn't look good, does it? 2 or 29, negative energy. Somebody's not looking after themselves. They're not putting things into the body that's good for them, or coming out with things, speaking the mind. It's secrets. It's hidden things. People keeping things to themselves. It's not good and it's not healthy. Tarot reader, psychic medium. I have to remember to take my tablets, won't I? Yeah, just look after yourself. Don't worry about other people. That's what they're saying. Something needs to be settled. It's a long-standing problem, and or fresh start. Judgment Day. One of the angels in the church today was Jericho. The walls of Jericho angel. I can't remember what his name is. Who blew his trumpet. So, 20. Are you binding yourself to heaven or hell? Something has to be raised to the ground so that you can rise like the phoenix from the ashes. Oh, an apology is on its way. Gifts, messengers, and Chiron, the wounded healer. The centaur, Sagittarius, but this isn't Sagittarius. This is Virgo. Health issues, healing, It will be slow improvements in situations. It is the gift of healing. Again, the year of the horse, the knights. Thankfully, we've only got 3 knights. Otherwise, it could be the 4 riders of the apocalypse. The 20 is positive, so we've got to get through to the 20th. That's what they're saying, and things will change, because this is too much of a heavy burden for anybody. So if I were you, I would either take off like I'm going to, or have a duvet day for the next 2 days, because this looks like a very, very confusing situation. All we have got is the yes, it's time to go, green light, settle this situation once and for all. But please, don't be too demanding. Be gentle on others, no matter how much they wind you up, because I've got somebody in my mind for over a week, I think it is now, in it, with that tendency to be in a very dark place, and Christmas is just pushing them over the edge. So please don't demand too much from your loved ones right now. Neptune, what did I say? This is Pisces in Neptune. There we are, the Hanged Man. This is what's worrying me. It may be that I'm picking up on someone that committed suicide around Christmas. If so, you will know. It could be a Pisces. It could be anybody born on the 12th or the 10th, or any of the dates that I've mentioned. Numbers are important. Dates, addresses, telephone numbers, whatever it is. But 10 is massively important also. So, where are we? Neptune in Pisces. The Hanged Man. Being suspended, sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people. Why are you doing that? I know why, because I've done it for years. This is the first year I've had to draw a line in the sand and said, you know what, I can't do it this year. I just can't do it. It's as simple as that. Much as I'd like to, I can't do it. I'm one of 6 kids, and we've all got kids, and now they've all got kids. It's just a never-ending story. So, the whole idea of compassion is based on the keen awareness of the interdependence of all living things. So we all need each other. We're all involved with one another, whether we like it or not. The name Thomas could be important. You are being directed to an area which may be unknowable. So that brings out the confusion, the unknown, the secrets, the false masks. They're all there. Surrendering to its mystery for now is what works best, which is probably why Spirit have made it impossible for me to do a read. Although nebulous and hazy and indirect, the energy of Neptune is one of the easiest to see. Where Neptune is placed in a chart is where we are most inspired, but also an area where we deceive ourselves and become our own worst enemy. It is a place of mishaps, so we're telling ourselves we're not good enough because we haven't got that extra toy, whatever it is, bringing an undercurrent of strangeness. For so many, Neptune is a source of troubles, and since this card indicates escapism as well as beauty, so some of you may be wanting to escape, like me. Dreams, films, art, disappointment and reverie all fall under the rulership of Neptune. Refusing to look at what's real, or simply being unable to, because somebody's not telling the truth. As well as seeing enemies as friends, which is that Capricorn guy, and friends as enemies, are all traits on this watery planet. This is a time where someone will try to manipulate you. They will have their crisis rescue situations. So build a drama where there isn't one, just so that you don't try to escape. Cycles, exhausting, friends, family, with their many problems. There may be a lack of boundaries and confusion, where some may orchestrate their victimhood. But in the sense, you are their victim because they've played you. Neptune is a place of beauty and that which is ethereal and not easily reached. Neptune is inspired visions coupled with nebulous thinking. Neptune represents glamour, so you'd be seduced by the glamour of things. This card indicates poetry, music, art, and psychic mediumship, but also nebulous thinking. When it shows in a reading, alright, so Spirit's telling me, while I'm away, if you're listening to other tarot readers, be very careful what they say to you. Don't let that push you over the edge. Because we know they're not all tell the truth, don't we? Any words spoken or promises given are either poetry from the gods or words which will be lies, and I've got lies here. But more positively, these may be messages from Spirit or tapping into your own higher awareness. With the Neptune card, it will be difficult to get to the bottom of the issue, and you may see smoke and mirrors, find yourself engulfed in nefarious mists with blame cast on the wrong person for the wrong reason. You want to be absolutely clear and out front with everything, but you can't be. A lot of confusion this weekend. This is a planet of sacrifice, so you will be asked to sacrifice something, and usually it's to do with your ego. What did I say? Neptune represents our link to the all and governs the last sign of the zodiac. Pisces is connected to everything, past, present and future, childhood, children. Neptune shows where we are vulnerable and also where we want to escape to. There are opposites in all higher things. Lovers will become porn stars, reverie become drunkenness, and dreams turn into nightmare. Unfortunately, Neptune represents self-destruction and self-sabotage, so be careful how you speak to people. You may be caught in a situation which is unclear, and the reason behind it may not make any sense or be withheld from you. Another manifestation of this card is that you may find difficulties getting on the right path or in clarifying a direction. On the other hand, you may be extremely tuned in at the present time, sensing emotions, having visions, and if that's the case, what is below the surface is now being brought out. Be careful of trickery and playing emotional games. If a beautiful person enters your life, you can test that relationship. He or she may be too good to be true, or the love of your life. This planet also represents sleights of hands, tricks, yet also supernatural type of creativity. So the trickster, the user, the liar. So make sure you watch how somebody treats other people, because eventually they'll treat you that way. If they're talking about somebody behind the back, they'll end up talking about you behind your back. You cannot be a poet or a mystic without the rays of Neptune influencing you. It's like falling off the edge of the universe into a place we trust, but we have no idea why. So beware of deception and confusion, but at least there will be poetry and reverie. So you might enjoy it, but don't expect it to be real or lasting. Mystery, confusion, enchantment, wandering, passivity, and secret enemies. So watch yourself, please, while I'm away. Call on Michael because he's there to protect us, remember? 21. It's time for a rest. Stop, recharge, self-care. So you have the green light to look after yourself, but you have to stop and give everybody else the red light. Enough is enough. So we got the poppy, which is remembrance. Remember something from the childhood or someone from your childhood. But it's time to have a day off. So I think they're giving me the green light, the thumbs up. You're going to have a day off, girl. Not that it's a day off, but you know what I mean. The fairy in the poppy flower shows us that it's time to rest. Only through resting can we recharge. The elementals are urging you to take care of yourself at this time, because you're not taking care of yourself. High Priestess is there telling me you're not. She's saying you're keeping things to yourself and you're not looking after yourself. You have to take time out to rest. It's not wasting time. Take out to rest is a necessity in order to manage your time better by not becoming burnt out. Once we reach burnout, it's far too late, and then our recovery takes much longer. So self-care, take time out, is a big lesson for anyone with a lot of motivation or someone who is busy all the time. There is no judgment over what you make yourself busy with and what motivates you. The issue here is one of not putting yourself as a priority. Your health, your well-being is of a high priority here. If you feel guilty taking a nap or watching a bit of TV, then this card is definitely for you. The elementals understand that our reality is extremely fast-paced and full of burdens. So this message is here to find small amounts of time regularly where you give yourself a moment of rest and solitude. It could be 5 minutes of just being after you wake up, where you sit with your eyes closed and be present in the moment. Allow yourself to relax and start your day calm, just like we do, Kristen, or try to, with our cups of coffee, even if we don't feel calm inside. You may like to do something creative before or after work, or perhaps sit under a tree in your break. Do you know, I've always wanted to go for a swim first thing in the morning. Monday maybe. It's up to you to fill your own cup, because no one else will do it for you. It is our lesson to learn our own limits and know when we are reaching them. This is an important lesson to show our children also. So that's why the children are here. We have to show them that it's not all about money. It's about the things you cannot put a price on. Love, health, and happiness. They learn through our actions. So teach them it's important to play and have quiet time, to be outside and to get away from the tech screens. Yes, Spirit, I agree totally. So, I ching then. So, I will miss you, but like I said, if I can send you a little video of the journey, I will. Soul Pool on tour, as usual. I mean, most years you see me go a couple of times, don't you? This year I haven't been at all, so let's see. '64, the last of the I Ching. 56, the Traveller. You can't make it up, can you? 40, and the overall energy is 55. So, abundance, the overall energy. Thunder resounds before the blinding brightness of lightning. It announces the abundant storm which will be beneficial to the earth. It is time to assume fortune without attaching oneself to it. Luck, satisfaction, prestige are accumulated. One should enjoy everything to the full. We can see clearly and act energetically. So if we do as Spirit said, things will become very, very clear when we start putting our boundaries in place, because we will see people's true colours when we start saying no. Because they'll start having a tantrum and you'll know who the real people are that don't want something from you, that are there because they're willing to give equally. So 64, without completion. This isn't over yet. Water cannot feed fire, and this is on its surface is incapable of heating it. Its encounter is sterile, so something has become stagnant. Omens of confusion and disturbance appear. What did I say? So this weekend is going to be very confusing. So try to only take action in that you put your boundaries in place. Don't make any major decisions yet. And see what the other people's actions are. One should avoid veering off your path, so stay focused, put order, and don't leave things half done. What did I say? No shortcuts, because shortcuts will obstruct your project. So finish what you started. Don't leave anything half done. Then we've got the Traveller, which is why I didn't want to leave you hanging with the reeds. The flames from the fire can be seen from the mountain summit as it gets dark. The vision is ever changing from the valley. These are times of constant changes, of experimenting new things. The untiring traveller walks on decisively towards the unexpected and unknown. So we don't know. It is unknown. They keep saying that. We have no idea what the future holds, but we've just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. You have to feel life on your inside with your gut instinct. What feels right to you? And then 40. Which I can't seem to find at the minute. I'm pretty sure I haven't lost one. So, let's have a look. Oh, you have to bear with me because I can't find the bugger. 1 minute. Found it. So, freedom, liberation. Thunder comes announced, the purifying rain. After winter, the spring waters cleanse the landscape. Equilibrium will be restored and difficulties eliminated. It is the moment to strengthen oneself for the really important, to clear the situation of following one's impulse and carrying out the tasks. Everything will return to its rightful place. So, come springtime, like I said, when we come out of Neptune in Pisces, things will start going back to normal. But right now, everything is in flux. There's a lot of confusion. You have the green light to go with your gut instinct, but you have to start looking after yourself. They're trying to give those who are desperate now hope. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't start thinking nothing's ever going to get better, because it will. I need you to stay strong and stay healthy. So let's see. And there it is, the light at the end of the tunnel. Do not make that tunnel longer than it has to be by your behaviour. Light will illuminate the darkness and gloom, bringing hope and inspiration. Ask the angels to fill you with more light, for it contains spiritual information and knowledge. These are the keys to the universe and bring love and peace, as well as unlocking the wisdom within you. As your light becomes stronger and you stop dimming it for others and clearer, You will find clarity and purpose. You will radiate brightly and become a beacon, reminding others of the divine help available. Angel wisdom suggests that you ask your angels to ignite and strengthen the divine flame within you, because you are the light. So, they're giving us hope, and you haven't got to give up hope. Capricorn, again, that Capricorn is massively important. Don't be used or played by anyone. 8th house of Scorpio, transformations need to take place, and the moon. It's caring too much about what other people think, keeping up with the Joneses, the external public life. It doesn't matter what other people think. The sooner you get that in your head, the better. So, we are going through a transformation. We need to come out of our comfort zone. Scorpio energy, reproductive organs, shared resources, funeral parlours, cemeteries, labour wards and ancestral property. The colour black. Interaction, shared resources, birth, death, rebirth, regeneration, sexual unions, integration, self-sacrifice, again being the victim of someone else, expanded awareness, inheritance, other people's money, and metaphysics, spirit. So, Capricorn moon. Emotionally controlled, being self-reliant, being diligent, being dependable, dutiful, or authoritarian. Insecure, the moon in Capricorn needs controlled environment and family. Somebody is trying to control you, and you've got to stop letting it happen. Insecurity in yourself or others is what's causing this problem. So, you take care of yourselves, Alia. I'll try and take care of myself. And I will see you back here. Hopefully, I'll do something Sunday night. But it might be late, because I've got some other commitments on Sunday as well. So, take care. Stay safe. Love and light. We'll miss our coffee tomorrow morning, Kristen. Sorry about that, love. And maybe Sunday. I don't know. I'll do what I can. Okay? Love you loads. Speak soon. Bye.